Hello everybody and welcome to another mystery box function challenge. In the purple box there is some mystery math and your challenge is to figure out what it is. Because it's a Friday, today's math is particularly challenging. You can use the link in the description to try this out. When you think you've got an idea, come on back and see if we get the same thing. All right, let's start with a 0. Oh, so 0 gives us not a number. And when we've seen that not a number before, sometimes it's been because there's a square root involved somewhere. Also 0, sometimes we've gotten an error when it's a 1 over x, when that 0 is on the bottom of a fraction. So maybe one of those two. I'm going to jot them down there. Let's continue with some other numbers. Let's try 2. Some decimal there. I guess I should have tried a 1. Oh, that's interesting. So 1 gives us 1. How about a 3? And I'm going to try a 4 as well. Oh, that's curious. So 4 gives us 0.5. So at first, when I saw the not a number, I thought maybe this is a square root function that had been moved over a bit, but it doesn't have that same shape. It looks kind of inverted from that shape. Let's try some negative numbers. If this is a square root function, I'm thinking the negative numbers should give us an error too. Okay, yeah, let's try another. So reflecting right now, it feels like a square root function because all of these negative numbers and even 0 are giving us an error. But the shape is more like one of those arms of a rational function here, of a 1 over x. I'm going to explore between 0 and 1. So let's put in 1/2. Aha. So that number, 1.414, I'm recognizing that. I've seen that many times before. That's the square root of 2. So 1/2 somehow gave us the square root of 2. Let's put in 1/4. And 1/4 gave us 2. So I think we do have some interesting combination of square root and 1 over x going on here. And let's see, what if we put the square root of x over x? So at 0, that would be 0 over 0. And I think that would give us a not a number. That's sort of this indeterminate form. And I think the computer would return that. What about at 1? Well, 1, square root of 1 over 1 would be 1. What about at 4? So at 4, I would put the square root of 4 over 4, and that would be 2 over 4. That would be 0.5. And how about at 1/2? Let's think about that. So the square root of 1/2 over 1/2. So the square root of 1/2, you're going to have 1 over the square root of 2. And then that's over 1/2, which is the same thing as multiplying the top by 2. And I think we would end up with this. So, I think we've got the square root of x over x. Let's see if we can predict another value. Let's take a value like 9. That should be easy. So the square root of 9 over 9. So the square root of 9 is 3. So 3 over 9. So that should give us 1/3 if we're right about this. So let's put in a 9. And 9 does give us 1/3, that 0.3 repeating. I think we got this one. Let's check. Yeah, there it is, the square root of x over x, and we can graph that as well. So what it looks like is one of those arms of the rational function. We'd normally have another one down here if it was just 1 over x, but we've just got this up here in the first quadrant because you can't put any negative numbers under that radical sign. Well, how did that go? I think that was a really strange one. Did you get it? Let me know. Thanks, everybody.